Куда тыкнуть-то? Давно не слышал это. Ту-ду-ду. Ту-ду-ду-ду-ду. Я ебал играть в это снова. Я ебал эту Люсю. Я ебал проходить эту игру. Я ее купил какого-то хуя. Ну да. Так, мне нужно спойти опнуть. Все, нормально. Снежок пошел. Так. Я не знаю, кстати, как продвигаться мне дальше по
You're
сюжету.
back. Good. What can I help you with?
Так, хорошо, скажите мне.
You have.
Ебать.
And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Жирный социалист-оппортунист.
Just? In what way? Of course. How else would he have stayed in power all these years if it were not for ethnic nationalism? Corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic.
Я не помню, кто это такой.
Verm-like corruption. Reaching into the
Чем не тот
bowels
чел
of the
на
earth.
митинге.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle he's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard? Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it? Why, if I may ask, why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
Вот словить Альгуля, блядь, что? Я ж Ведьмак играю, блядь.
Very curious. A very curious thing to do.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, man. And then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
What else? Of course, detective. Should something come up later, down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of...
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you. We did, on more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers. No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand. How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves. Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you. The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done. Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Куда меня занесло? Куда меня занесло? Согласно имею информацию. А, регнул дотку, понял. Доставка внутри грузовика.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow
Надо,
the
кстати,
case
посмотреть,
wide
сколько я
open.
наиграл.
I can keep the drawbridge up for a
21.
few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Так, у меня показывает 22 часа. Очень нормально сохранилось. Так. А что у меня по ачивкам? Достижение, серьезно? А, мне еще. Ладно. Это не пойду.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Ставить вопросы.
More lessons in basic reality?
Сейчас
My
я
favorite
перенесу
part of the
чат,
day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
чтобы я мог почитать диалоги. Пиздец.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little
Все, у меня вопросов нет больше. А что дальше? Чем мне заниматься? Водители. Водителям бежать, что ли? С Титом поднимите свой авторитет. С Титом? Так, Морл. Сюда могу уйти?
A sturdy metal door guard.
Блин. Чё? Вопросы зрителей. Чё не ломать? Есть, блядь, что ли? Как дверь-то ломать?
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust,
Я не вижу здесь никакой двери. А туда как мне попасть? Подожди, там баба сидит. Как мне к ней подойти?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Сука,
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
ну похуй. Я пошел в пизду.
I'll die before I...
Иди нахуй. Что такое книжный магазин? Не, я не знаю, как мне подойти. Вот направо. А? Ну сюда. Ищи. Шуршание сползает с крыши. Фу. Выходишь из двора с тропом. С тропом? С чем? Карта? Так. Церковь. Хижина рыбаков. А это что значит? Нет, это не дает ничего карта. Я не понял, что в книжном магазине делать. И чё? Книжная? И чё тут делать? Какую дверь? Вот тут прямо.
the curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if
А
taunting
как
you.
открыть-то? Чё?
The curtains, tattered with... Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if you see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
Вызочный силуэт сушил для волос. Века андрогинный портрет мужчины. Не только взгляд на эту женственную прическу ставит твою маскулинность под угрозу.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in
Конечно, не
dozens,
взломаю.
if not
Это
hundreds,
было
of
стать
little
тяжело
oddly
ответить.
shaped trinkets and charms.
Лишний
It appears to be
50%.
locked. Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
Так. 28%. Может, болторез?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before.
Кто его знает? Что делать? Я ж не взломаю 28%. Не знаю.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little
На,
oddly
сука.
shaped trinkets and charms. It
Охуенно.
appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's
Появляется
going to
небольшая
take
трещина,
one more
потребуется еще
try
одна
to break
попытка.
through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Дайте побыть сам, пока ты молча стоишь. Ты чё? А? Шо? Чё? Ладно, Мотик, видишь. Выбить дверь с криком «Добро пожаловать в Ривашоль». Дверь с криком «В жопу систему, не с места, ублюдки». Руки вверх, сука, больно. Я сейчас, блядь, урон получу. Я выбил дверь. Убился. Из груши сыпятся песчинки. А?
What is this place?
Фонарик доставай. А, что? Все глаза смотрят на темную понимание спортника. Приключения потусторонней скрытой. Пожал. На тренажерный зал.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages.
В Нарнию
I doubt
попали.
the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Фонарик достал. Блин, подожди. Так, у тебя вроде какое-то жуткое чувство. Что нас поставили сюда.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar? No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat. It's just a memory. A memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
You're right. The weight may fall off.
Давай.
Better not touch it then.
Вы правы, блин, могут упасть в таком случае лучше не так. Каким же нужно быть ублюдком, что снял зажимы со штанги. Сажать на самом деле не плевать на какую безопасность.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore. You're right. The weight may no one does until they get smashed under the barbell. Yes?
Огромная бутыль заполнена странной жидкостью. Из стенки на тебя смотрит дикий желтый, еще на подставка. Лопасти воздушных винтов покрыты паутиной, напоминают лезвие. Нужен торс-манекен, страна желтого цвета. О, 3 реала. Где же та, которая была на мне? Мягкий синий бархат, побитый молью. На блокнотном листе накорябано разработчики самой крутой РПГ во вселенной. Че?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Если мы имеем дело с медициной, должны быть только это защищенный возчик искусства.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God, it's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Political commentary. That one has a great beard too. Just look at those details. So much effort.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, This vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Yes?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard. Some of the writing. This old fireplace. An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's home. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily? In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate.
see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
Мороженое. Морозово. Ласунка.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Ванилью и шоколадом. Мне что-то мороженку захотелось. Хочу мороженое. Машина для производства можно точности. Мороженое. В свете фонарика появился стол, тень здесь и двери. Наша машина для производства можно все еще работает. Может тебе здесь не пройти.
thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
Ай. Чё повезло. Читай губами, окей. Да.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw
Подожди, я
upstairs.
спал. Звук не знаю, что.
We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains.
It's dark and grimy here. The echo is...
What are you doing? Wait, really? Take your head out of the chimney, please.
This sounded real. It's dark. The echo...
What are you doing? Wait, really? We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's...
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Случайно. А что дальше?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Very, very bad. This is the end bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender
Sure.
now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face.
Че, я
Like
умер,
you
что ли?
always thought you would. You only see pain. Cop suffers final heart attack.
Сердечная
A
сконча.
detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those
Всё,
who knew.
конец игры.
He was the heaviest drinker I've
Пока.
ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the
Ah,
deceased superior
yes.
officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor,
Не
sure,
знаю,
said
я не
Detective Chester
успел.
McLean, friend and
Вчера
colleague.
скончался
But
лейтенант,
I
его
think
внезапная
before he
смерть,
ever
однако,
had
не
heart
стала
attack,
неожиданностью
his
для его
heart was
знакомых. Он
broken.
пил больше всякого.
According to an official
Когда-либо
statement
знал,
given by
заявил
the
начальник
RCM, the
спокойного
officer was on
капитана
the brink
ТУПА
of solving a
Талемей
murder case.
Прайс. Вот мотора не выдержал детектив Честер. Маклейн, друг и коллега умершего, так комментировал случившееся. Он, конечно, любил выпить, но сердце его было разбито задолго до всемечных приспев. Согласно официальному мнению, там был бывший век. Охуенно, блядь. Когда все, я прошел. Видишь, я прошел игру. Да.
A barbell lies on it's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of... There are no collars on the... Why does it feel so familiar? No, it's just a memory. A memory from another life.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of... You're right. The weight no one does until they get... It's dark, and the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Yes, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them. Right, now let's get to it.
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your inventory and equip it in a held.
It's dark. And the flashlight. Yes, you might even. Right.
Some areas.
Yes?
Your flashlight slides over some of the writing. These light translucent. Who are all those creatures? One of the Welkins, towering among the rest. It's the hull.
An inordinate amount of time. Some people. This looks like concept. Just look at those details.
The photo entire you see, albeit a pinned postcard. This, it looks a bit like an academic calendar. As time
Looks like they did.
a note in the bottom, the handwrite, the full text. This old fireplace is covered in radio frequency, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular. You think so? They must have had massive, someone very, the leader of a, whoever decides to call in to a call-in, a list of there's
Mike. Exactly. This schedule. I know doom.
nothing. This old fireplace, radio, unclear. It looks like, you think so? The web is comprised of radio stations. They must have had someone very, the leader of whoever decide a list of names. There's no
My God. The schedule.
nothing.
Не знаю, что мне с этим кубом делать. Так, стучать сильнее не буду. Так и не разобрался. Не буду стучать сильнее.
An iron safe, not an odd thing to still nothing.
Всё. Мемор по гачисты. Интересный момент. Ещё.
You see A terrifying ice bear with a strange... The lieutenant doesn't answer. His august... The lieutenant takes a peek.
Of course. Let's take a look in.
The shelves are empty. All you...
Good question. I know. What is even...
The fridge, buzz it. You pocket the note. A friendly... The paper still... The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
Хрон это что? Там что-нибудь интересное.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sulislav.
Станислав. Интересно, кто написал эту записку?
Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours, officer. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you found, only this one's an off-site copy.
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge. Really? You don't have a single... I'm placing my bets.
Ну, блять, именно. Восстановок на отличном себе размере. Степану Томятини. Поэтому лежала винтовки на вид нерабочие. Кто-то попрятался на уже.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar? You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else, some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a...
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. thick layer of coal. Looks like this furnace has a
Looks like it. No one has used it in ages.
it's dark. The echo.
What are you doing? Wait, we should ask the lady in the bookstore.
It's dark. The echo.
What are you doing? Wait,
This sounded. It's dark. The echo.
what are you doing? Wait, we should ask the...
A lush. Maybe you could paint. Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Недостаточно, пиздец. Блять, а какая должна быть монтировка?
Two cables, something close to you, dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented. Something close to you.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant This orange machine is dead still. It
Машина
has a
отключена.
hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it.
Какая должна быть монтировка? Может, не то? Не знаю. Не понимаю. Жёстенько, я не знаю, где достать.
Only the red and electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. beer's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Не знаю, зря ли я отключил.
A thick layer of cold.
Хуй его знает. Похуй.
This orange machine is dead.
Чё, блядь, в смысле? Серьезно?
An old call box with
Fuck does Kuno care?
Не понимаю.
Kuno doesn't fucking
Ну, похуй.
I'll die before I...
Уна, блядь.
there he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to the There, working class drunk. You know what this means, right? Cracked it, all in a good day's work. What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Да. Во дворе заходил, где Куна стоит. Девка именно. Да.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
Пролетарка, где она находится? А,
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing. Very well then. Where is he? Excuse me? I don't follow. Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what? You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
доебаться до чего?
Lamb. Knew it.
Так я думаю.
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Я только, мне кажется, или у нас тут надо дело покончили вместе.
I wouldn't be so sure. Ma'am, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions? Honestly, not that different from you. Well, he's slightly chubby. What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely sympathize.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it? Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold. Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
So you are going to look for him? Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
А чё не 6-7?
I will, of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing. Right. What about...
She gives you a short nod.
The purity of snow always reminds me.
Officer, the Miside of police in Martinez.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. The Koldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds for that matter. Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise.
Какое время?
But it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the Koldima Madakwa myself.
Я прям 12 ночи. Соуса. У меня кетчуп есть и сырный соус. Буш. Шашлычный кетчуп. Сырный давай, сырный. Ну, там чуть-чуть осталось сырного.
Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that. Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Koldima Madakwa, and he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Koldima Madakwa. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Do we really have time for this?
Если тебе не ставят тут птичью песню, это совершенно недавно исследование.
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. Not good, not good. You're about to start suffocating. You have to stop this. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside your range of vision. And he nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
Gulls and skewers. But shh.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lap.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds. The Koldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have get. That's fair. It's been a long time since my Koldima Madakwa hunting days. This was before. I'm not sure.
Do we really have time for this?
All right.
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense zweihanders. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags. A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floors and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city
MC9К?
property.
Зачем? Для того, чтобы расследовать правильные часы. Собственности наклоняется для того, чтобы поклониться и не слышать. Шурмы? А на чё купишь? На Рутс 7 дал.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Сколько за уничный фонарь?
700 real.
Нихуя
A
себе.
bargain, I dare say.
Ючи тут аж тащить.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation,
Охуенно,
large or
700 реалов
small,
мог
has
эту
a
хуйню
price
тратить.
tag.
За 100 сезон соло-левелинга. А сколько там серий? $12. За 100 точно нет. Вот фонарь. Эти полторы трансформации, как должен большой или маленький.
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring. The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary...
Иди-то нахуй. Чел пишет 12. Где я это слышал? Чел пишет 12.
Hello, hello.
Да-да-да, все вспомнил. Чел пишет 12. 12 танго. Он сожрал сразу 3.
Good day to you, officers.
A rusting control panel with loose wires. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way.
Рычаг. Закрыть шлюз.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? You pull the lever. Nothing happens. A spring brings... Wasn't there a...
Не понял. В среду. А, на следующий день? В среду будет новая локация.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Сколько раз диско проходил, не закончил на 100. Вот получается Disco Elysium Man, бля. Пиздец, какой из тебя Disco Elysium Man?
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up? Ah, man.
What's
Me
up,
and
mate?
narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment is where a law officer gets a person to commit a criminal offense they otherwise wouldn't commit, often through some trickery or fraud.
Yes, it's like trying to trick a person into doing something criminal that they'd never do. Then what are you trying to accomplish?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions. Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam.
Все. Чутка.
Hello, compatriote. You have something to discuss? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes, I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze. Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night.
ВСЖ или в Ревашоле. Наверное, ВСЖ все-таки.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Реально.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags, when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. That's the one, brother. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. Is your man alright? 100%. He's a lorryman selling his employer stuff. Broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. No doubt he's selling drugs too.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
Начал иногда сейчас палочками есть. Кого? А чё ты ешь палочками? Ты шо, блин? Японец, что ли? Анимешник, да, блин?
I salute you, compatriots. Defenders of the evening lands have to stick together. Light up, brother. Ward off those jungle spirits.
Whoa, jackpot. Racist jackpot.
Cigarettes are a tool. Equip them in your health slot in your inventory.
А. Что, я могу 4 раза повысить интеллект, что ли, сигаретами? Или чё?
To the left of some.
Один раз, понял. Лох так и не собрал. Фонк. Да. Так и есть.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
What's up? Так. Про этого чубрика говорил, да? И не про него.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs. That's very cool. I don't like drugs either. I only said I do because I didn't want to sound lame.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
That's even cooler. You investigating narcotics crimes like that? But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that. Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity. No! That's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Что с крокодила убегал? Здесь. Ну ты даешь. На меня нападает. Ага. Мне его за нос сперва покрутить и выбрасываю не здоровье, нихуя ты даешь. Всему верному вестнику не донесли, ты его спасал.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up. It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
It could be. She was strange.
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Бежать, то что это сумел запнаться, не успел попасть его обратно кидать. Пиздец.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it. Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why. A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. It's snitching, man. I know what it is. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? 'Cause she's on the edge, man. I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Remember, you're doing it for the bigger investigation. This is important. Relax.
Here.
The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex. Looks like a chain lock.
The lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
Да.
When did she leave?
Last Friday. She left them to me because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise,
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
no. I don't know. Nah. I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad...
Hello, compatriote. You have some...
ББ. Давай, я еще посижу чуть-чуть. Минут 20 офну. 2,5 часа добью. Не знаю, где этот грузовик надо.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings. Sticker. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Же шел 6-7, 6-7. 6-7.
Right, 2, 1. The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s. Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen, and schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines. Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
I wasn't dreaming.
I was there, Lowman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Да.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand? Hermenegildos' bad hand strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain. It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain. Don't be stupid. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down. No. The boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him. The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler?
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, U4-1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly. You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say? Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots, made of black leather. Buckles run across.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. Perhaps it was another Herife who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals. Now what do you want with an old woman? I'm starting to...
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run up.
Just before...
Moreover, the boots were size 37.
I could have told you.
The feet of a little girl, they fit...
She's just...
So he does...
You hear that, Lowman?
Nothing.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected...
Oh, don't worry. Lomonot, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. At Estradas do Mirador. You go right ahead, Loman. Let me know when you find it. Is that all you woke me up to say? What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary. Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest. I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
If you don't know, you're man, Lowman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman? No, Lowman, diamonds. Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras. Easy. Is the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky. Lowman, you called me. Lowman, you called me.
Hello, compat.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person. Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Hello, hello.
A typical Martin, the light pole.
Yes.
His manner is...
It was...
We are not here. You have to admit it.
7. There's also the matter of rewiring.
A typical Martinez, the light pole.
Yes.
His manner is...
It was...
We are not here. You have to admit it's rather
700 real. A bargain idea. The light. Well, the most important transformation is the light.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. Ah, man. But those days are behind me. Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment?
Yes. It's like trying to trick a person into Then what are you trying?
We have a
Not me, man. No way. Gotta guard the stuff. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those. Ah, man. But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my. Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying?
entrapment.
Yes. It's like trying to trick a person into doing something criminal that they'd never do. So you do.
We have a critical.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need. Gotta guard the stuff. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal.
Hello, compatriot.
Whoa.
Cigarettes are a
Drugs? You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miridza, Safre, Ilmar. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So, I don't go for that. Not in.
So you're.
I don't know shit. And if. What do you think?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back.
Yeah, since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed sassam. Of course he's tried.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Guess so.
Everything still drugs? Unless you're into drugs, of course. That's where.
Sir, it
That's even cool. Who said that?
So you admit.
No.
realizing
Okay. Maybe I'm. No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing off. No! Nothing.
And.
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, you.
Okay, look. There's bad people. It's a
interesting. Could this
all of them.
Who exactly?
All of them. Even the ones who.
it could be?
I don't know. All right. I scored.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam. I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. I didn't, man. Thank God I don't. A friend? A youngish woman.
What color?
Blue and.
Then she may.
Damn, I don't want.
We can't.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
It won't come to that.
I don't believe you. She's got the. Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. It's. I heard the room.
Did this violate?
Well. It looks like it did now. Fuck, man.
He's right. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Thank you, friend. Wow. This makes me feel.
Hello, compatriot. You have some. Hello, compatriot. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another honest lorryman's job. You know. I don't think you're as down with our fight as you'd like me to believe, brother. Why is the saffron man still there? Talk to him. I don't know anything. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cubs don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a...
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, it's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
В смысле? Не. Я всего пару часиков стримлю.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you
Стрёмная?
did. Does it look like his
Первый
friends
раз, что ли, эту
protected
игру
him?
видишь? Мне ее заказали. Я в такой не играл. Да я сам бы в такой не играл бы.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Hello, compatriot. You have something to discuss?
The main thing is to not overdo.
За баллы? За какие баллы? У меня нет заказа игр за баллы, за деньги.
Hello, compatriot. Yes.
The main thing.
Hello, compatriot. You have something to...
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Ебать тебя до конца своих дней.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Я скоро сейчас офну.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days. Past the monument, down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Hello, compatriot.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Какой на это МТЕ? Да, надо еще в Геншине в Зеносе потратить.
The woman still.
If you want her attention.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I back in meth until you came along. This.
A strike?
He was the biggest star. Someone was. They are someone. They're beautiful.
All of what? The world?
I wasn't. Well, you people were tearing each other up. Why not?
There's something off about this.
Diamond? Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Then it's
Bad hand. Hermenegildos is.
Of course not. To truly understand, it's an old ballad about a young girl. Don't be stupid. The boyadero returns from the... No. The boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her You have to understand.
She's just a...
So he...
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you. Oh, Lemonos, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. You're right.
A corrector.
Is that all you woke me up to? Now what do you want with an old woman's boot? Please?
She's weird.
Just before...
Moreover, the boots were size 37.
It was. Perhaps...
As she said...
I could have told you...
The feet of a little girl. They fit... What do I need? Yes.
Those... I don't like the sound of...
Then what were you getting at? You're man, Lowman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this mouth I made... No.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should... Easy. Is it...
That's correct.
I would never make fun of a rich...
Ma'am.
Lay off her.
Where do you want me to go? Or...
I think we're done here, no?
Of course not. It's an old ballad. Of course not. So the boyadero strangles the most beautiful.
She's just...
So he does...
You hear that, Lowman?
Nothing.
He doesn't want your frail...
A pilgrim is...
She's just a...
So he does...
You hear that, Lowman? A pilgrim is... Yes, go.
Сентября. Зеленый. Все. Как загрузить?
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.